Good evening, committee. I'm speaking in opposition to SB 882 and SB 737. I am a Maryland State Police qualified handgun instructor. In addition, I am a home gun builder. These bills would criminalize my behavior of which has not harmed anybody in this body, anyone else in the state, hasn't hurt myself. I won't harm anybody. This bill provides no compensation for anything that I made. I've spent a lot of money on these things. The government is forcing me to dispose this property that I made myself. I find that pretty incorrigible that the state would do that to me. It has to be said, the state has no idea how many people make guns at home, and it's not uncommon. People do it all the time, whether it be milling something or using one of these kits, but it's way more common than you think.
I don't know anybody who makes guns at home, and I'm really curious. I mean, like, just the most popular. What's the most popular gun that you would make at home? What is that?
It's probably honestly 80% from AR-15 variants and things like that.
So what do?
You buy a receiver online, or if you're really savvy, you smelt the aluminum from beer cans or something like that, and you make it into a plastic mold if you're really advanced. But you build the receiver, and then you buy the rest of the parts.
So the rest of the parts are the barrel?
The barrel, the upper receiver, the grips, all those things, yes. And it has to be compliant with federal and state law. You can't violate law when you do this stuff. And the people who take the time to invest in these things are extremely cognizant of that because they don't want to go to prison, and they don't want to violate the law.
So do you manufacturing the upper receiver, the lower receiver? What do you manufacture?
No, it's typically most people are typically finishing a lower receiver because you buy one that isn't. It's not a functional firearm, and you finish it. Of course, you don't need to go that route. If you know what you're doing, you can home build a firearm with parts that you buy at Home Depot. If anyone's read the book Without Remorse, Tom Clancy tells you how to do it. That's available in any supermarket in the country, pretty much. People have been making guns since this country's been around. They're everywhere.
Thank you.
You got it.
Senator West.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. What seems now a day and a half ago, but it was really about 1:30 this afternoon, I asked a couple of witnesses about a California law, which went into effect in 2018. It requires home manufacturers to apply to the state for a unique serial number.
Yes.
And then engrave that number on the firearm that they manufacture at home, and then report back to the state that they've done that.
Yes.
If we were to enact a variation of that in place of this bill that you're upset about, would you be as upset?
Well, I think that would be a much better gesture as to not criminalize every single person who's done this. Getting people to comply with it would be another question altogether.
Well, you're a law abider.
I sure am.
I assume if we enacted that kind of bill, you could and would abide by it?
I could. But I should mention that there's a lot of people in the state who have no idea what happens in this room. They have no idea when the state passes laws and things like that, and that is something that should be there should be attention to that.
That's probably true with any law.
Sure. So there has to be some care with this before you criminalize a whole class of people just because they made something in their own home.
And an education. And an education.
Yeah, sure.
To let people know what we've done.
You can certainly do that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Jason Doherty.